What's up, you guys? It's Evelyn. Welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a maintenance kind of video. I don't know how to call it. Maintenance to be low maintenance, I guess. I'm definitely due for a few things that help me just feel better, get ready faster. So I'm gonna share with you guys and show you guys what I like to do. I kind of purposely let these things add up, that way I can film a video for you guys, because I feel like it's kind of interesting to see, like, you know, kind of how I get myself together so I can get, how do I explain it? I wanted to show you guys how I get myself ready a lot faster. These things I've kind of got them down, and I do them every so often. I used to do it a lot more consistently, and then I kind of just stopped, and I'm slowly getting myself to do them more often. That way I just overall feel better about myself. I feel happier. So we're gonna do that today. I do have a list of what I need to get done today. These are pretty much in order of how I want to do them. Of course, if something changes, it's okay. I still plan to get it done anyways, but the very first thing I have to do is take an everything shower, which includes my hair. After that, while I let my hair air dry just the tiniest bit, I am going to shave my face and dye my eyebrows. I've been wanting to get a brow lamination because I pretty much do that here at home, but it's not as permanent as if I were to get it like professionally done. After that, I'm going to style my hair. I kind of let my hair dry just a tiny bit after it's washed. I don't directly start drying it because it takes me a little bit longer. I kind of let the natural air dry my hair just a little bit. That way it saves me some time and I can get other things done in between. And the very last thing I have on my list is nails. And as you guys can tell, I do have nails on right now. 2 of them came off, but these have been on for 3 weeks. It was my first time trying this brand, and I really liked it. You guys, I've been a nail press-on girl since I was probably like 10. I've always loved nails, and I did grow up going to a private school, and elementary through middle school I was not allowed to have any nail polish, any nails, bracelets, rings. I was able to have earrings and only 1 piercing, and clearly I have a lot. As I was saying, for the longest time ever, I think I was in Catholic school for 10 years of my life. I felt like for a really long time I was not able to be myself, and then when I hit high school they were more lenient. I was able to paint my nails, get nails, dye my hair, but at that point I felt like I didn't know what I wanted to do, because for so long, for 6 years I wasn't able to express myself. I would paint my nails the second I got home from school on Fridays, and the second before I went to bed I would remove it with nail polish because I wasn't allowed to. So for only 2 days I was able to really showcase myself. I couldn't really dye my hair because I wasn't really interested in that at that age, but I loved makeup. I loved doing my makeup over the weekends, getting ready, you know, putting nails on, wearing jewelry, wearing earrings. And I feel that now that I'm kind of obviously older, it's something that makes me happy. Obviously some of you guys are gonna think like it's not that big of a deal, you'll live, blah blah blah, which yes, you're 100% correct. I will survive. It's nothing like the world's not gonna end, but it does play a part in who I am, my personality, the way I act. Like, I just feel a lot better. I feel a lot happier. I feel a lot like myself. And obviously for a really long time, when you're told to not express and not show who you are, it kind of is just like, ugh, you know what I mean? And obviously not everyone has experienced this. Even up until my adult years, I am currently 24. I'll be 25 in like 2 months, I think. The jobs that I've been at, I still had to not be myself. Like, I couldn't wear nail polish, couldn't wear nails, couldn't wear jewelry. I had to take my nose piercing out for a job that hired me with the piercing. So I don't know, man, like it's just kind of crazy when you're just like finally in a new space, in a new spot in life, and you're like, I can finally be who I am, and then I don't know where you kind of just get cut off and like, you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do that. And it's like some of the places I understand, but other places, like, I don't see what that has to do with the job and the work I am doing. So I don't know, I'm just super extremely passionate about being able to be who you are wherever you are. I don't think my personality really determines how my work ethic is, and this kind of turned into a rant, but it's a rant that clearly I needed to talk about because I'm like so sick of it. Like, jobs nowadays, like, they want everyone to look and act and be the same way. Like, I don't think that's healthy. I don't think that is long term. I don't think that's good, because I think you need everyone's personalities and everyone's, you know, like, differences in a place where people can feel like they can thrive. So that's all. I don't know why this turned into a TED Talk, but it did. Anyways, you guys do know, or I don't know if you guys don't know, but I don't drink coffee. I don't drink any caffeine, but I do drink my protein shake every morning. It is my peanut butter chocolate banana protein shake, and it is so good. And look how cute my little cup is. It is from Marshall's, and it came in a 2-pack. So cute, and it was, I think, $10. And it has a little like sippy cup, which is so cute. It has the glass straw, and then it has this little thing to cover this and to cover the little hole, which is so cute. So I'm going to play some music while I go shower. I'm gonna finish this first though, and then I'm gonna play some music, go shower, and then I'm gonna show you guys what I do use in the shower, and then I'll come right back to you guys to do my skincare side of this video. I am finally out of the shower. I did pop my nails off in the shower, and your nails will look like this because that's obviously glue on your nails, but we're gonna take care of this later, so please ignore my nails for now. Next up, we have shaving my face and tinting my eyebrows. So I'm gonna show you guys what I use. Typically, I have a specific oil for my face that I use strictly for shaving my face. I'm completely out, and I forgot to buy some the other day. I like to get mine at Marshall's because they have so many oils to pick from, and you can basically just pick one, you know, based on your skin's needs. So my face is pretty dry after the shower, so I usually buy like a hydrating facial serum, or I don't know, just whatever is kind of catching my attention in the moment. But I don't know what I'm going to use right now. I might use just normal like crema, but we'll see when I get there. To shave my face, I have two different kinds of little razors. This one's a lot sharper, and I tend to cut myself more with this one, especially when I have like a little breakout or just like a little raised bump that's not necessarily a pimple. It will slice it right off, so you got to be super careful. I am no professional, so please do not take my advice. I mean, if you want to try it, go ahead, but I'm not telling you guys like this is how you do it. This is just what I've been doing for so many years. This is kind of just what works for me. I'm no professional, but I do have my cosmetology license, so I do know more about hair and nails rather than skin, because I didn't really learn about the skin aspect. That's more of an esthetician, and I didn't get my esthetician license, although I think they fall under cosmetology. I forgot, but anyways, yeah, I do have these two razors. I go back and forth. It's just whatever I'm feeling, nothing specific. And then for my eyebrows, I have been using this for a super long time. This was really popular back in like, I don't know, 2016-ish. these are the two products that I use to dye my eyebrows. Again, don't completely trust what I'm saying because I don't want you guys to have a mishap. I don't want something to happen. Do this at your own risk. It's worked for me, so this is what I've just been using. It is the Just for Men. I believe this is beard dye. So if it's okay to go around your beard and your mouth, I think it's okay for it to be on your eyebrows. Of course, your eyes are right below your eyebrows, so you have to be super careful that your consistency is not completely watery. If not, it will drip into your eye, and I believe this can make you go blind. So again, if you're younger and you're not really, I don't really know what my audience is like, please don't go begging your parents for these things and causing something. God forbid something happens, but just letting you guys know, you have to be careful with this. And then all I have is a little spoolie. I have this little pack of spoolies that I got when I was in Cosmo school, when I was learning how to do eyelashes. I never really did eyelashes, but I have, like, you know, the stuff for it. And then I have just this angled brush that I specifically use only for my eyebrows and this dye. Like, this is all in one spot together. I don't use this on my daily makeup routine because I don't want to mix chemicals and it go in my eye and all this stuff happens. So that's all for this skincare aspect. I'm going to do my skincare after my face is shaved because there's kind of no point in shaving off the layer of skincare that I just put on, and I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to fast forward through this. It's super simple, it's very straightforward. I just work in sections. I usually do this side first and then kind of do like this side and then do this side first. I do a little bit of my sideburns, not too much because I don't want it to look like there's a chunk missing, and then I kind of just work my way up, and then I just do kind of around my eyebrows and a little bit into my hairline, but not too much because, as you guys can tell, I have a lot of baby hair and I don't want it to look like there's just hair missing where there should be hair. So I'm gonna do that. We will jump right into eyebrows once my peach fuzz is all gone. I also want to mention, if you want to try this, you should definitely try it, especially if you are a pretty avid makeup wearer. I think it makes your skin look a lot nicer. It makes your makeup lay a lot better, and then when you're doing like no makeup days and you're kind of just doing like a skincare with no makeup day, your skin looks really bright and it looks really plump. So that's all I'm gonna say. This is not for you guys to go out and just try everything, but if you guys want to try it, you guys should, and let me know if you guys liked it. I said it a little bit earlier, I do use an actual serum / oil to shave my face, but this is the closest thing I have and the safest thing because I don't think toner would really work. I think if I'm usually out of my oil or my serum, I use a moisturizer, so I'm just gonna use very little. I don't need very much. I'm just gonna put like a really light layer all right here, and I like to do kind of like this half, and then we'll do this half, and then we'll do this half. Let's do that. I'm gonna do a little layer and get to shaving. Once I have a small little layer in, I don't completely blend it in. I like to leave it kind of still on there, and then I take a little cotton round, and then as I'm shaving my face, I just like to clean it off. I don't know if you guys are gonna find this gross, but if you feel like you're not grabbing any hair, definitely look at the cotton round and you'll see that there's obviously a few dark, there's like a little dark strip. That is the hair that is on your face. And I don't know, I like seeing what I actually shave off because it obviously doesn't look like I have much hair, but once you really look at it, there's a lot. once my face is completely shaved, it will be a little red, but it will feel so much smoother. I'm gonna take my toner. This is the Thayer's unscented toner, and I'm just gonna put this on a little cotton round, and I'm gonna clean my face. Even though I have the moisturizer on, it's not what I wanted, plus that's not the order of how I do my skincare anyways. This kind of just cleans off any hair or any product left over from how I shaved my face. So we're gonna clean it off because we're gonna start dyeing our eyebrows. This takes less than like 5 minutes. If you want it a little bit darker, you can do longer, but I just need the tiniest bit of tint on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna keep this because this is what I'm gonna use to wipe off my eyebrows. So first, what I like to do is comb my eyebrows how I like them to be, which is just up and away basically. And I just did my eyebrows the other day. I stopped getting them done a long time ago. I was threading them for a while, but they were slowly becoming thinner and thinner each time I went to get them done, even though if I asked for a cleanup. So ever since high school, I stopped getting them done. It was probably around my sophomore year of high school. I officially stopped. Might have been, honestly, no, I think like junior or senior year of high school I stopped getting them done, because they were becoming too thin, and I naturally have thin eyebrows, so I think they were honestly thinner than this at one point, and I think my eyebrows are pretty thin now. But I just like to comb them up, and then I like to pluck any little hair I see that is really just not in its place, which is like for the most part like all down here. And I know they don't look perfect, but I'm okay with how they look. It doesn't bother me. But now I have to mix the product. So usually I like to use like a lid or something. So I'm just gonna use the lid of my moisturizer. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the, it doesn't really matter which one you take first. One is the developer, one is the color. You want to do equal parts of these because you want the color to actually color your eyebrows. So this one happens to be the developer. So I'm just gonna take the tiny, like this goes a long way, like this is more than enough. You probably can't tell, but once I put it next to the color, you'll be able to see how much product is actually on there. You need equal parts and just a tiny bit because you don't need very much for your eyebrows unless you just have a lot of brow. But I don't, so this is about how much I use. I only use very little because again, you don't need much, and for the most part you end up throwing it away anyways. Then I take the little eyebrow brush that I specifically use for my eyebrows, and all I do is mix it together, and it's gonna become a little bit lighter because obviously the white is gonna lighten up that brown. That's normal. And then once it's mixed, you're pretty much ready to apply it, but I just like to make sure it's completely mixed. This is not very professional of me, but it works. So we're just gonna go with it. So what I like to do is I like to get my brush to be really flat without touching it because I don't want to stain my fingers. I like to get it flat, so I kind of just like brush it against the edge to get the color off, but it becomes pretty thin. I like to take a little bit on my brush, and I always start on this eyebrow. I don't know why, I just do. All I'm gonna do is follow just the natural shape of my eyebrow, and that's really it. There's nothing advanced about this, but I am going to be pretty precise though. It doesn't have to be like perfect 100%, and this isn't gonna last you like 3-4 months, guys. It's gonna last you a few days depending how much you wash your face, how much, you know, this is just temporary. I think beard dye would be a lot easier to stay colored, but since there's more skin than actual eyebrow hair, it stains your skin a tiny bit, which is nice, but it's not super permanent. Like, you're not gonna have a brow lamination tint look, if that makes sense. I'm gonna let it develop for a little bit, at most like 5 to 8 minutes. Again, I don't need it to be super dark because I am blonde, so I don't think a dark brow looks that good on me, like a super dark brow. So I'm just gonna clean off my little brush, and then I am gonna clean off the lid with the cotton round that I had earlier. That way I'm not wasting a whole bunch of product on this. So yeah, look, that's clean. This is dirty. And I'm just gonna wait a few minutes, and while I wait for these to kind of develop, I'm gonna start taking my hair out of this towel because it is about to be time to, oh well, I look pretty crazy. I look like the dog meme. I literally have a sticker of that dog. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it on here. Anyways, you guys, we look crazy, but in the end we won't look too crazy. So I'm gonna grab all my hair products that I need to start doing my hair while this develops. So I like to kind of do things that are gonna make my time easier, which is killing a few birds with one stone, not just 2 birds, a few. So let's clean up and let's get this done, because honestly, if I take way too long on my little maintenance kind of days, I get pretty annoyed and I get pretty lazy, especially because my hair takes the longest, and my hair is pretty long and I have a decent amount of hair. So let's get our stuff together and we'll be right back once it is time to remove the color. Okay guys, it's probably been like, I don't know, maybe like 8-10 minutes. Time to remove this. I'm just grabbing the first headband I saw from my little drawer, and I'm gonna take my micellar water and then another cotton round. I love these. I have a little jar that my mom gave me for, what was it, Easter? She had little candies in here, I think is what it was, but I needed a place to put it, obviously, and I literally use this every single day and night. So I love it, and it has little, like, I don't know if it's meant to be bunny ears, but it's so cute. I love that. I keep all my cotton rounds there because, again, I use them every day. I'm also on a little snack break, so I have myself a Capri Sun and a burrito because it's definitely time to eat. That protein shake honestly makes me hungrier, and it usually is supposed to kind of hold you up, but I don't know what it is about me, but they make me hungrier. So yeah, it's time to wipe this off. I gotta be super careful because, again, I don't want to dye anything else. So I just take this and remove it. You're not gonna see like a crazy insane difference because this is nothing super professional, but it definitely does darken up the eyebrow a little bit more, and it saves me from needing to fill them in every day. And I don't notice any like major balding from this, in case you're curious if this is like safe. As I mentioned, if it's safe to use around your mouth and on your beard, it's safe to use on your eyebrows. You just gotta be careful. All right, you guys, this is what my eyebrows look like. Ignore everything else. We're not there yet, but it just gives them the littlest bit of color and it makes them look a little bit fuller even if you haven't filled them in. And of course, it makes my makeup process a lot easier. I'm able to just put on some eyebrow gel and conceal the bottom and call it a day. I don't even have to fill it in unless I want to. Of course you can, but the point is to kind of just make everything go a lot faster and under 5 minutes. So now we're gonna move on to hair, because this is quite an issue, and if I let my hair dry a little too much, my blowout is not gonna hold. So we're gonna jump right into the hair. We have a few products that I like to use. I'm gonna pop up the shampoo and conditioner that I use in the shower. I'm also going to show you guys the purple shampoo, and I don't know if I can find the hair mask that I got from my hair salon, but if I can find it, I'll put it on the screen, and if I can't seem to find the product, I'll just put the name on the screen in case you guys are interested. But it makes my hair super soft, and it is for repairing, and it is exactly what I need because I do use heat on my hair almost every week, so it's better than every day. It's better than every day. I'm going to show you guys the products that I'm going to use right now for my hair because I do have them on hand. Of course, I have my hairbrush. I didn't clean it, so I'm not going to show you guys the front, but this is the wet brush. I love this one. I also don't want to get rid of it because it was once my favorite color. It's still one of my favorite colors, but this mint color was my favorite color growing up. I love me a wet brush. I do prefer the ones that don't have like the cushion on it. I prefer the ones that have like the opening, which I'll show you guys. I'll pop up a wet brush that I think is better in my opinion, but never switching up on a hairbrush. For products, I have 3 on hand with me right now. The first product that I use is the Amika The Wizard Detangling Primer. I only use this on wet hair. Do not use it on dry because it is a little bit oily and it detangles your hair so fast. And obviously, since I do have bleach in my hair, bleach tends to make your hair a little bit more matted or knotted. So this does the trick. I love this stuff. If you don't seem to have a problem with your hair being super tangly after the shower, honestly, I don't even recommend it. I don't think you need it. It's not really a necessity, but if you do, definitely try this out. Again, I do get these products discounted since I am a licensed Cosmo, so I go to the Cosmo store and I get a lot of these products on sale, and I don't know, that's a perk of having a license for that. You get a lot of these products on sale, and at Sephora they are so expensive. So if you know anyone, or if you have like a hairstylist that you go to pretty often and there's products that you want to try out but you don't really want to pay full price, ask your hairstylist. She can either get it for you or you can maybe even go with her and get a discount on the products because they are way cheaper with a license, I'll tell you that much. The next product is literally my favorite product ever. I put my mom onto this, and ever since she started using this, she literally keeps asking me to go restock her. I restocked her literally like 2 days ago. I went to the Cosmo store and it's just that good. This is the Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray. I don't know what the platinum is for, but you can use this on any kind of hair, specifically if you are blow drying your hair or doing any type of blowout. This is literally the most perfect product I've ever tried for my hair. I started using this back in school when I was in cosmetology school, and I have not stopped using it since. It cuts down your blow dry time. It makes your hair a lot smoother. Obviously, you just have to be patient while doing your hair if you want it to look good. But this made the biggest difference in my blowouts. The other product, I don't know if I love it. I kind of just use it because I feel like it's good for my hair. This is the Matrix Food for Soft Multi-Use Hair Oil. And my hairstylist used this on me and I just liked the scent and I decided to buy it. I have used quite a bit of it, so I guess it shows I like it, but I don't know. I definitely like to use it on wet hair. I don't really like to use this specific oil on dry. I have another hair oil that I like to use on dry hair, which I'll show you guys in a bit, but I like to put this on after I detangle my hair, and then I use my blow dry spray. So I'm going to do that really quick, and it's pretty self-explanatory, so I'm going to fast forward this part because it does take a little bit and I don't want to bore you guys with the same thing over and over again. So let's go start my hair because it is drying and we do not want that. Okay guys, once all the product is in my hair, I take my comb one more time and I just inhaled a bunch of product. That's kind of strong, but I like to comb my hair out, that way the product is a little bit more distributed. All I'm going to do is just split my hair into sections, so I really just work my way up. There's no specific way, I just kind of section a horizontal part in the back, and then I just work my way up. So I am going to be using my Dyson. I don't know if I love it, but it gets the job done, so I still use it. And then I have silk scrunchies to keep my hair from getting frizzy. And then I do have a bunch of rods. Like they're basically considered the overnight curl rods. But I'm going to use them today and I'm going to let them sit for as long as I need to. I'm leaving in about 2 hours, so I have 2 hours to let these marinate and sit. I am going to change because it gets super hot, so I'm going to change really quick and then I'm going to start blow drying my hair. I'm not going to give you guys a tutorial in this video, but if you guys want me to do a more in-depth one, I definitely can, like specifically a blowout slash overnight curls. But I'm going to just quickly move through this because we still got nails to do and I still got to get ready. So I'm just gonna show you guys one section and then do that the rest of the way up. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, this is what it's like being a girl sometimes. Sometimes we look like this, and that is totally okay because this is just gonna make us look way better later in this video or later in general because we're letting things marinate, okay? So let's relax. We'll get there. I'm gonna start off with my nails. I told you guys that I took mine off in the shower. You guys, these lasted me a total of 3 weeks. I literally have proof of when I did these nails. I did them July 6th, and here's a little, it's at the top, July 6th, and they pretty much came off today, which is July 23rd. So they lasted me 1, 2, 3 weeks and 3 days, which is crazy because I've never had press-ons or any of that sort last me that long. I used to get my nails done every 6 weeks, so basically every month and a half-ish. Well, it depends. It was like between 4 and 6 weeks. 6 weeks was pushing it, but the reason why I stopped getting them done is because, one, my nails grow insanely fast, like actually so fast. Like, I never had a problem with like the nail tech or anything. I really liked going to the nail salon. I get my toes done there, but I just think I was going too often and I wasn't really even enjoying my nail set for that long because my nails would just grow so fast. So I decided to try press-ons, and I obviously went with Kiss because I used to use Kiss in like middle school and I only needed them for Saturday, Sunday, because Monday I'd have to take them off. But I tried this for the first time and I'm literally obsessed, and they are only $9.99, which is insane. And they have really cute designs. I specifically picked the short almond, and I don't have a problem with the length. I'm able to do everything I do on a daily basis. I'm able to wash dishes and they won't come off. 2 nails did come off while doing dishes, but that's because my prep wasn't good. But now I do know my prep has to be even better, so I'm gonna do that. These are the nails that I got. They are so pretty. It comes with this little pack right here. They are so pretty. It is a pink French tip with chrome, which I think is beautiful. And then it comes with an alcohol prep pad. And in this little thing right here, it comes with like the bigger nails for those who have obviously bigger hands. You have bigger nails. It comes with a cuticle thingy. I am too scared to cut my cuticle because I never really did it in school, and I'm kind of scared to do it on myself. I don't like cutting myself, so that's why I don't do it. It comes with a little cuticle pusher, which is cute. I feel like you can even reuse this. Unless you're doing this on multiple people, don't be reusing stuff like that, but it comes with that. It comes with a little nail file, and then each little pack comes with the nail glue, and then it comes with a cuticle oil, which actually smells pretty good. The first time I opened it in the last box, I was kind of impressed with the scent. So this is pretty also straightforward. I'm not going to do a tutorial just because I'm still learning how to get the most out of these nails and trying to figure out what works best for me. But one thing I definitely do is cut my nails first. I get them as short as possible, that way they're not outgrowing the nail, because my nails do grow really fast. And I was able to grow out my nails pretty much this length when I was getting them done. I'm gonna start by cutting my nails, and then I'm gonna file and then size my nails, and then I do shorten these just a tiny bit, that way they're a little more comfortable and they're not super sharp. I like them when they're nice and smooth. So let's get started because we're kind of running out of time. Not really, but it is 3:20, so we gotta get going. Alright you guys, now that my nails are short, I got them as short as I wanted them, and as long as they don't burn. You know when you cut your nails too short and it burns? Yeah, I don't want that. So now I'm gonna file my nails. This is where you kind of have to go ham, honestly. It'd be so much easier if I had an actual, like, I don't know what it's called. Is it a drill? A nail file, like an actual electric nail filer with like nail bits and stuff, but I don't want to spend the money on that, so we're just gonna do with what they gave us. Alright you guys, my camera is going to die, so I'm going to update you guys when I finish the other hand. So far, this is what they look like. They look so good. I think I like this set more than the last one I had. These were the cutest ones I liked at Marshall's. You can definitely buy them on their website, but they're going to be a lot more expensive. I think they're around $22 and above. These were $10, $9.99 to be exact. So yeah, they look so good. It's not focusing too well, but yeah, they look so cute. I feel like they complement my small hands because they're short and they're small. So I will charge my camera, finish my other hand, and then I'll show you guys what is next. Okay you guys, my makeup is pretty much done. It's very simple, very light. I didn't want to do anything too dramatic or anything too bold. It's just super simple. It's my everyday makeup routine, just a little bit less than what I normally do, because it's already, what time is it? It's 4:35, and I don't want to do too much makeup because I feel like I'm going to take it off in a few hours. So yeah, we just did a little bit of makeup just because I want to be ready for when I put my hair down. But these are the lashes that I use. These are from Amazon. They are the EY Devro Wispy. I don't know. I can put them in the description if you guys want to check them out. But these are nice little lashes. I have the 12 millimeter and then the 6 or the 14. The other pack that I have is a 16. This is 12 and 14, and I've been doing complete 12s. I used to do 12 12 14 12 12 12, but I recently just started doing all 12s on my eyes just because it looks a little more simple. So all I do is I use this Falscara Bond and Seal glue. This has definitely gone through it, and it's not the best packaging in my opinion, but as much as I take care of it, it still manages to get this way, but it still works. So I don't really use the seal, if I'm being honest. I didn't really notice. Honestly, I felt like they came off faster with the seal, so I just stopped using it. That's why it's pretty intact still, because I don't use it. But all I do is, depending on what my eyelashes look like, if they're really straight, I will curl them really quick and then just put this like if it were mascara. I literally do these faster than putting on a lash strip. The lash strips were kind of tricky for me. I was able to get it done, but they just took a while. So 1 2 3 4, I do 5 on each eye, and that's really all. So let's put these lashes on. Okay, you guys, it is now 4:44, and I am going to take my hair out now. I'm kind of just impatient and I just want to take them out. I can definitely leave them longer, and the longer you leave them, the better of a result you'll get, but I'm pretty much ready. All I have to do is change, and that's it. So I'm gonna start by taking down the first one I did. That is all for the maintenance vlog. My hair is washed and styled. My eyebrows are nice and dyed. Lashes are done. And nails are done. They turned out so cute. Please excuse the mess, but look how cute these turned out. I just showed my mom and she loved them, so it's a win for me if it's 10 bucks. Anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment if you want to chat with me. I'm always responding to anyone who comments. So yeah, that's pretty much all. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday or Wednesday. Honestly, I might switch my schedules to Wednesday. This might be the last video uploaded on a Tuesday. It's just too close to the weekend and it's just a lot going on Mondays, so I might switch my uploading days to Wednesdays. So if you don't see a video next Tuesday, you'll probably see it Wednesday. So yeah, that's pretty much all. Bye.